coming out of turn number 4. The first race of the playoffs for the Xfinity Series is underway. During all the practices, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was watching the track saying, okay, keep running up in that middle line and high line. That's where I want to run. He wants to have at least 2 grooves, and that's where he's stuck right now.
Christopher Bell did not get through one very well. See, Allgaier is going to be all over him. Earnhardt Jr. on the outside of Allgaier.
Christopher Bell has that top spot. Allgaier in the number 7, that orange and red number 7. And he slides back to 3rd now as Dale Earnhardt Jr. has moved up to 2nd. Cole Custer in the 00, riding along with him. Still trying that high line, making it work. And holding on to 4th.
Cole right now, he's going to try to get back to the bottom. The top didn't work. See Daniel Hemrick right behind him. He's able to get in front. See Matt Tifft working the bottom.
Diving into turn number 1. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has the fender now to the inside of the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Can't get back to the gas as quick as Allgaier and still can't get by him.
So right here, Junior's going to go back to the middle. Allgaier saw it. He went to the middle. Now Junior's going to try to push that line further and further to the outside because Allgaier's taking his line away from him right there. So now Junior's going to have to look for something different.
Battle for the 7th position on the right side of your screen. Matt Tifft in the 2, Elliott Sadler in the 1. Both fighting for a championship in 2018 and right now fighting for positions. Again, at the end of stage 1, the top 10 get points. Ultimately, you want to have as many points as you can at the end of round 1 so that you can advance into round 2. The last 4 drivers will be eliminated after the 3rd race of the playoffs. To get the win, you've got to go out front and lead. That's exactly what he's done. He's taken the lead away from Justin Allgaier.
Justin Allgaier has some trouble off turn 4. Bell into the back of the 7 car. Hemrick was able to get a good launch, and then that was turn 2 rather than right here. Just really good job of Hemrick keeping that car stuck on the bottom of the racetrack, and now he's driven away from Allgaier just a little bit. Now he can kind of calm down a little bit. We see the rotors glowing on Hemrick's car as well.
Cole Custer, one of the drivers doing double duty this weekend. He will start 11th in the Cup race tomorrow night. And right now running 10th and fighting to hold on to that 10th spot. Now Ross Chastain looking to break into the top 10. Under 3 laps to go in stage 1. Playoff points, so important. And points in general, definitely important as well. And that's what everyone's fighting for now. Every position is worth a point. The top 10 will get stage points. And again, the 4 lowest point totals at the end of the first round of the playoffs will be eliminated. Cole Custer lets the 42 by and now stays in the gas, trying to stay close to that 42 of Ross Chastain. Daniel Hemrick didn't want anyone close to him, though. After he got the lead, he checked out. 1.7 seconds separating Hemrick from Bell, who's running 2nd. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2.1 seconds back as Hemrick has started the final lap of stage 1. Tifft, Allgaier, Sadler, Ryan Truex, Reddick, Cindric, and Chastain all looking to get points in this first stage.
This battle with Sadler and Allgaier has been hot the last 4 or 5 laps.
Daniel Hemrick gets his 5th stage win of 2018. And look at the fight between Sadler and Allgaier side by side. As they cross the stripe, Allgaier with the advantage, finishing 5th. Sadler was 6th. Sadler's so hungry. We heard in the pre-race how badly he wanted to get to victory lane and how sweet it would be if it would be right here in his home state.
His kids gave the command. And if you can win the race with your kids giving gentlemen start your engines and go to victory lane with them, I mean, what a night that would be. So you know, in his hometown race, you know that Elliott Sadler wants this win so badly.
From Emporia, Virginia, and the whole family is here. Saw mom and dad, brother Hermie. Like you said, the kids were here. The track knowing, obviously, that Elliott Sadler, a Virginia native, making his final start here at Richmond, saying thank you. Elliott Sadler right there on the wall.
Learned how to race late models just a couple hours down the road at South Boston Speedway. Rutledge, understand you have a special guest.
You know what, guys? I found Bell and Mr. Sadler. They're sitting down here. They've been watching this race from just outside of Turn 2 from a golf cart for the past 20 years, and they found a cart. That's in Hermes Faux Show golf cart. I know everybody down there in Emporia is watching this race tonight, but these two said they were going to find a place to watch, and they sure did. Isn't that cute?
There's a new leader in Richmond, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and that 88 has just taken the lead away from Christopher Bell. 26 laps to go, and the fans love it.
Jumped on the outside, and Christopher Bell kept working him and working him. It looked like Junior didn't have any rear grip, and caught Christopher Bell in a little bit of traffic and jumped the outside of him and drove by him.
You mentioned it. Let's show it. This is how he got the lead.
You see, he just carried momentum through the middle of the corner, and right now, Christopher Bell is in trouble. Junior's got the preferred line on old tires. He's able to just stay with him through the middle of the corner, and those the higher groove helps on corner exit speed and drives right by Bell.
And Jeff, this was a move of the old wily veteran. 49 laps into a stage. You heard him when we talked about him after stage 1. He said, you know, I went a little too hard. I got patient. I had to wait.
Bumper clear, all clear.
TJ, all clear. This run right here, he just stayed behind Bell for all 45 laps, saving those tires, waiting patiently. Finally, when the opportunity opened, he got to the outside, easily passed the 20 for the lead. And look at that, 736 laps. That's a lot of laps here at Richmond.
Did we just hear TJ Bell say door bumper clear?
Nice job.
I think we did, and I think he's a part of a show that's called Door Bumper Clear on occasion too. TJ the spotter there for Dale Jr.
So let's talk about this. I know Dale Jr. has won, I think, was it 27, 28 Cup races, Xfinity champion, but he's been out of the car for quite a while.
Yes.
And to be out of the car and come and compete the way he's competed is really impressive. It's not like riding a bike where it immediately comes back to you. I'm really impressed with Dale Jr. and his ability to qualify well, take the lead, drive away. Super impressive.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. leading by 1.3 seconds over Christopher Bell. Hemrick, Chastain, and Allgaier are in the top 5. Parker.
Well, guys, I think we should point out also that Dale Jr., as you mentioned, is working with his good friend and longtime spotter TJ Majors, who when Dale retired at the end of last year, moved over to the 22 team of Joey Logano. So when Dale announced he was doing this race, he wanted TJ to come spot. TJ told him, hey, you're going to have to go to the top of Team Penske for that. So Dale directly emailed Roger Penske himself to get approval for TJ Majors to come race with him. Seems to be working out, Kelly.
Of the playoff drivers, Bell right now the furthest to the front, running second. Daniel Hemrick third. Chastain is fourth. Allgaier and Sadler, and a wreck on the backstretch.
Ty Majeski with a big impact.
We got hit.
Hard impact.
Are you kidding me?
He was running 14th.
This team, I cannot count the number of cars that this team has
The 16 hurt me.
crashed this year. He's talking about 16. That's his teammate, Ryan
I
Reed.
let him go, and he's got to race the crap out of me when I get back to him.
Talking about Ryan Reed in the 16. And now under caution for just the second time. This is the first time for an incident.
So here they are, 3 wide. I don't know. I'm not so sure that maybe Ty expected Ryan to be higher up the racetrack. Here it is. There it is. Ryan drives into the right rear quarter panel. Ty was right. Look at that car, that impact. I don't blame him for being upset. He held his line, and Ryan Reed did not hold his line and got into the 60. T. Ross Chastain, we heard him earlier in the race, tell his crew, hey man, it's time to go right now, right? Which led me to believe that maybe he was saving a little bit. But how do you save right here with all this pressure around you? I just don't know how you could do that, Parker.
And Jeff, that's the thing, just before the green there, he said, how far back do I go? It means, how far do I fall as we have caution on the racetrack?
And the 15 in the grass in the infield.
Easy on the gas, you got it.
That's Katherine Legge, making her first oval start in the Xfinity Series.
Get caught up here.
She's running back in 30th.
And we'll take a look at what happened to her as she was coming out of turn 4.
It's contact. It's 3 wide off of 4. Doesn't normally work. Good restart. Oh, Matt Tiff way up the racetrack. Christopher Bell going to try to take advantage of it.
Christopher Bell, Cole Custer falling back right in front of the 22 of Cindric. They're 4 wide as they go into 3. And they hit. Contact made. Allgaier around. The 00 of Cole Custer got into the back of him. And the caution comes out.
This is racing for 8th and 9th position.
4 wide as they enter turn 4. Or excuse me, turn 3. There wasn't room. And playoff leader Justin Allgaier on pit road, taking that car to the attention of his crew.
This is not what he wanted to see. First round of the playoffs reminds me of last week, right? Look at this car.
He can't even pull into his pit stall. He's going to try to
see all that
get
oil
in there again.
All that oil coming out from underneath it.
Yeah, you're done. Just park right here. That's done.
So right here, Cindric has the 00 jacked up, and now they're 3 wide. 4 wide, just not enough room. Somebody, anybody could have lifted right there. The 22, the 00, the 7, they all kept waiting for the other guy to do it, and no one did. They all got in a bad situation, so 4 wide in turn 3 is just never going to work.
And the guy on the outside, Justin Allgaier, loses the most.
Christopher Bell with a good start.
Side by side as they go through 1 and 2.
Mission accomplished for Christopher Bell. Enter this corner side by side. Use turn 2 to clear him. Great
Bell
job.
has the lead.
Dale Jr. trying to go with him to Matt Tiff.
Dale Jr. running 3rd. Tiff up in 2nd. And all the way up front, Christopher Bell has taken the lead away from Matt Tiff. There's Daniel Hemrick looking to the inside of Tyler Reddick. Ross Chastain running in the 4th position. Christopher Bell, the 2017 Truck Series champion, trying to lock a spot in the 2nd round of the Xfinity Series playoffs on his way to potentially back-to-back championships. Truck Series last year and Xfinity Series in 2018. And what an impressive rookie year it has been. If he's able to add another win, he will join Greg Biffle, Kyle Busch, and Carl Edwards as most wins by a rookie in a season. And remember, there's a lot of racing still to go in 2018.
Ross Chastain has found a little bit of speed. He was actually a 1/10 of a second faster that lap running this high line. Christopher Bell, I'm pretty sure, is taking the safe route around, making sure he doesn't make a mistake.
And 1 to go as he fights his way through 1 and 2 down the backstretch for the final time. Christopher Bell following in the footsteps of Kyle Larson, an excellent dirt track racer, and now a winner at Richmond, back to back. He sweeps the season in the Xfinity Series.
Round 2, baby. Yeah, my friend. Nice work, man. Nice work. All night long, staying in the game. Good job on pit road, guys.
Christopher Bell climbs out of the car after that huge win, hands the flag over to one of the fans. Christopher, you did it, buddy. You are moving on to the next round of the playoffs.
I'll tell you what, buddy, that's pretty cool. It's not very often that you get to win with a car that's not a winning car. So we'll take it, and just thank you to my pit crew for the awesome pit stops tonight. Jason Ratcliffe did a great job making this thing better each and every time we hit the pit road. So man, I'm just pumped. This is to be able to sweep Richmond and to get 5 wins on top of that, moved around 2. I just couldn't be happier.
And with your 5th win, your fan base is getting bigger and bigger. What do you want to say to these fans here tonight?
Just want to say thank you. But thank you guys for showing up. But more importantly, we're racing with heavy hearts for a fellow sprint car driver, Greg Hodnett. He lost his life last night. So I'm thinking about him. There's a lot of us that are thinking about him. So that's the priority.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.